Hi everyone, my name is Lena Carter and I am here at the Michigan Thanksgiving Parade Company. The Michigan Thanksgiving Day Parade was founded in 1924 and has been a one-of-a-kind spectacle of fantasy, holiday spirit, and community enthusiasm ever since. Detroit's first Thanksgiving parade featured horses pulling a float decorated with Mother Goose, 4 papier-mâché heads, and 7 marching bands. Today, the parade has more than 75 units, including floats, balloons, and marching bands. The Michigan Thanksgiving Parade Foundation was founded in 1982 for the purpose of staging and perpetuating the Thanksgiving Parade. I am here with the president, CEO, and executive director of the parade company, Tony Michaels. Come with us to learn more about the parade's fascinating history, exploring the 200,000 square foot storyland of floats, and see how award-winning artisans bring them to life. How are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing very good, thank you.
Good.
Can you tell us about any of the new floats or units this year?
Absolutely. America's Thanksgiving Parade, presented by Gardner White, has 5 brand new floats. Central Michigan University for the first time ever. General Motors is back in the parade. Delta Dental with a brand new float, and Henry Ford Health Systems with a new float, along with the Skillman Foundation, where a student of Detroit Public Schools actually designs the float, and we build it right here at the parade company.
Oh, that's amazing. How many floats are in the parade?
This year there'll be 26 floats in the parade. There'll be 60 units total in the 2-hour parade, and it'll be viewed by close to 1 million people on Woodward Avenue, and the television audience will do close to a 25 rating and a 45 share, which is massive.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the designing or making phase of a float looks like?
Absolutely. We meet with the various corporations and we listen to what they have to say about the messages that they would like to send in their design. We then think tank here at the parade company. We put something on paper with pencil, drawings with our artists, and then go back to them, and then they cast their opinion, they make changes, they love it, they hate it. And ultimately, going back and forth probably 3 or 4 times, we have a final design that we then hand to our sculptors and our builders right here in the Parade Company studio, and you have a float about 3 months later.
Do you have a favorite float?
I like every float. I really do. There's so many great ones. You look at the Jazz Fest float, the Gardner White float, General Motors, Huntington Bank. Blue Cross, they're all great. They really are, and they're all unique to themselves. They all have their messaging and they're creative. They are wonderful, and I love them all.
What would you say you enjoy most about being the CEO of this parade company?
I think the smiles on Woodward Avenue on Thanksgiving morning, the kids, many of the kids, this is their one entertainment piece for the entire year. Others are more fortunate, but everybody is smiling. Everyone is enjoying it. They get to see Calvin Johnson, this year, our Grand Marshal. Think about that. Hall of Fame NFL player, all the great floats. So I enjoy the faces and the joy.
What is the hardest part about your job?
The hardest part of the job is the logistics. There's a lot going on. And we have a great team, just a wonderful team. But to piece this all together, it takes a year. We have to sell all the sponsorships. We have to build the floats. The floats are for 3 years, each contract. But it is a logistical challenge. It really is. And that's probably one of the more difficult parts, but we get it done.
How many volunteers would you say you have at the parade?
There are close to 2,000 volunteers that work with the parade company for the year. Remember, we not only do the parade, but we do the Ford fireworks, the S3 turkey trot, and Hobnobble Gobble. So there's a lot going on, and we've got a lot of great people out there who donate their time and help us out.
So good to hear. If someone would want to volunteer in this parade, how would they go about that?
They would go to theparade.org and pop right into volunteers and find out about it. And please volunteer. We love our volunteers. We really do.
I just want to say thank you so much for having us here at the parade company, and I'm really excited to watch the parade.
Well, that's great, and thank you for coming here.
Thank you for coming with us to explore the sights and sounds of the Michigan Parade Company. This year's Thanksgiving Day Parade kicks off at the corner of Kirby and Woodward at 8:45 on Thanksgiving morning with the live broadcast on WDIV Local 4 at 10 a.m. Make sure you tune in to see the historic parade.